we were finding that there was a need for a dedicated yoga studio where we could try a different model, where we could collaborate as teachers together versus just being employees, where we were able to kind of create our own businesses and be a part of it all together and each take ownership in it. Sharon Coe, who is one of the collaborators here, I had this great idea of being able to offer these classes that were donation-based, and whether it be a monetary donation or a time donation of helping us pick up the studio afterwards, that the monetary donation would benefit an organization in town. And Sharon really just created this, came up with the ideas, and has really just led the way with this.
The premise of it is that I remembered how I started practicing yoga. It was in a studio in Boston, and I don't know how I would have gotten to a class if I hadn't had the means of the generous studio that I was out saying that we could trade classes for our services. So I started out washing and scrubbing floors, cleaning bathrooms for classes, and I thought that was a really great model to bring community together. And there are just so many different places in our community that can actually intersect, and we really want to get that to be the heart of these classes.
We spotlight different organizations. January, we were able to spotlight the Carriage House, which is a women's shelter in town, and we were able to raise monetary donations and tangible donations as well. And for February, March, it's been the Coalition for Children. And so Sharon just keeps kind of finding, different organizations in our community that could maybe benefit from receiving some type of help from us, and to also start shedding light on some of those places.
I want to get to where in the summertime we're picking up trash on a beach, for the community, or we're going to the elderly home and creating some sort of special show, to integrate and make them feel like they're not forgotten. Coming into a studio, having been at many different other studios, it's heartening for me as a person, as a teacher, to feel like there are so many friends and bonds that are making this space happen. In terms of the student base, we still are in a period of growth with anything new. There's that space where I think people are a little bit like, you're offering what for what? And the reality is, yes, we are offering donation-based classes or classes where services rendered are enough. Like, it's totally enough whatever you're willing to give, but we really just want to be able to gather people in a space to experience one another.
I feel very grateful how many people, the co-collaborators, have really they've been putting their all into it and are showing the same enthusiasm, and I just feel grateful that we've all found a little home.